Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for being here, mostly in the moment with me, Mystic Mia Moksha, for another love pick a card reading. We're looking at how they feel about you and signs that they like you. So we're going to actually look at specific signs that you can pick up on from them or from the universe that lets you know that they're thinking about you and they're showing their appreciation, affection, and the fact that they like you, whether in energy form or in physical form. So it's going to be a really fun, lighthearted reading. I'm so excited to get into this. And just so you know, there is extended readings available for these beautiful piles. It'd be a great way to show your support for me and this channel and my light work. I really, really appreciate it. I know I'm trying to be careful not to burn the candle at both ends, but I don't have to because I have all of you lovely, beautiful souls helping me buy so many candles that I can light all of them and I can work as hard as I want and put all my work out there. So thank you for helping me light more candles, shine more light, and my life purpose is just to inspire others to do that and help others with the divinely channeled messages that I pull to help you with your beautiful soul mission and shining your own light. So I'm very excited for this. We have 4 piles here. You could choose a pile based on the number or the image or the crystal that resonates with you. Super happy about this. Super excited. I hope you enjoy the reading and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 333 with the Pyrite. We're looking at how they feel about you and signs that they like you. Just a reminder, there is an extended available for this reading. If you resonate with it, like it, or you just want to support me. And in the extended, we're going to look at a secret that they haven't told you, their romantic thoughts and feelings about you, and even their actions towards you at this time. So it's going to be a fun extended as well. Let's get into it. How do they feel about you? The High Priestess, okay. They feel like you're always right, that you have a third sense about things, that you are very intuitive. It makes you very beautiful. Whether you're male or female, you have a lot of feminine features or you have feminine characteristics in your style and the way you present yourself. And they find that very attractive. Let's see. 9 of Swords in reverse. They feel like you're like usually an upbeat person, but you're like a suffer in silence kind of person. You're very stoic. It makes you very mysterious. They always want to kind of know like what you're up to. They think that you're very like deeply connected, more aware of things than most people. You're very mysterious. You might like go off and read a book on a bench, or you're not particularly paying attention to what people are doing around you, but you're very aware of what they're actually doing. It's like you're very like highly super aware person, but you're kind of keep yourself hidden in day-to-day life, or when you're feeling kind of very intuitive or very like feeling a very spidey sense, like you kind of hide yourself. And they always want to know like what are they up to, what do they think, what are they picking up on, like they want to know. So a sign, tons of sign here. Okay, so you might see grasshoppers, yeah, something about needle and thread, something about your clothing, and egg. Okay. So there's this quality in you, like you might see grasshoppers a lot of specifically green bugs. So it could be a green caterpillar or butterfly or just any kind of like green bug. And it kind of it kind of shows your intellect, I'm getting, and your good luck. Your intellect and good luck. So if you see any sorts of like green bugs around randomly, just like one, I'm saying like you just see one and it like stands out, in the next like week or so, you're gonna know that this is this feeling that they're feeling about you. That they something about your clothes, the way you dress yourself, the way you present yourself, your hair, or your style might not be like completely feminine, but there might be aspects of it that are very feminine. And it's kind of how you like dress, or you kind of like, even if you're a male, you kind of take care of certain parts of your looks. And egg, I'm getting that like you kind of give this energy of you would be a really good mother or father. You'd be a really good parent, a parental figure. And it's because of the way that you kind of handle other people that obviously aren't as smart as you or as wise as you or as knowledgeable as you, but you kind of treat them as like, oh, let me show you how, let me teach you, or hey, if I show you, maybe it'll help you in the future kind of thing. Like, or you listen, like the way you handle people that like are obviously not as bright as you or as intuitive as you, you kind of not degradingly teach them. Like you kind of show them in a way that doesn't make them feel less than. And they're like, this is would be a great quality in a partner that is the mother or father of my children. And the egg has this energy of like, you know, between life and death. So I feel like you have such a mysterious quality in that way too, that you kind of represent, like you can like go into other worlds, like you can go to the Akashic records, or you can go into connect to your higher self, or your soul version of yourself, or other beings, or you connect to the energies around you. You can connect to nature or something like that. You can connect to the collective conscious, and you just know things, like you know trends, you know what might happen. You're able to kind of feel out the energy, and like that's also a reason that they think you would be a great like partner to have like children or do a big project with. And feminine qualities and the way that you dress or present yourself really works well for you. It works well for, I'm getting, with your face shape, and the length of your body, whatever length that is, I'm hearing it works for that. Whether you're male or female, it helps accentuates your assets, I'm getting, in your features. It softens your look, but I feel like you have a very like, you can wear hard looks, sharp looks, but like you soften them a little bit with feminine materials or colors or layering, and it just works for you. They love it. Okay, what's another? Queen of Swords. I feel like you might be very like sociable with your friends and people that you like or people that you get along with, but when it comes to people that like don't get you or not on your level, you kind of just say things like very to the point, concise, and truthfully and honestly, and like, so like it's kind of like people don't mess with you. Like you say what's important very seriously, and so you convey the information, and that's it. Like no one's gonna F with you, I'm getting. Queen of Pentacles, look at that. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, a High Priestess here. Very, very strong feminine energies. Very healed, very powerful feminine energies, I'm getting. So you have this like very like, I know what I'm doing kind of energy. People might come to you. You might be like a boss, a manager, a leader, team leader, kind of energy, CEO. There's definitely boss vibes here. People come to you in a crisis, or when they don't know what else to do, because you usually kind of know or could figure it out. Yeah. not. And a fly. Okay. So I'm getting, if you see, there's a lot of bug references, and I think this is just because there's a lot of people that just bug you. Like you feel like you're just kind of like walking around town, walking around your place of work or study or wherever you are, and it's just like people are just kind of buzzing around you, and you're like kind of like gotten used to like dealing with it, but like it's like shoo fly, don't bother me. Like you're kind of really like, and you might find in your life right now that you might see a lot of bugs up here randomly at your window, or you know, outside of your car window or wherever, randomly, just like one or something. And it's a sign that like you're gonna become more bothered by the people around you because you're like leveling up, because you're becoming more intuitive, because you're becoming more of a boss. And so it's going to feel like people are going to be bothering you for a little bit around this time until you kind of have more time as that new position, new role or whatever in your life. Maybe you're getting a promotion, maybe you're graduating, or you're transitioning into some sort of like higher role somehow in your life. You might be entering a partnership or leveling up in a partnership, or you're just entering that energy where you're becoming way like more mature. You're becoming so mature that you are leveling up in the people that you date or the people that you interact with or something like that. So a sign for this, that your person is thinking that you are this boss energy, that you are so highly mature, you are someone who knows what to do or can figure out what to do, you have that leadership energy, and not necessarily that you want to be, but you're just kind of like logical, a good thinker, you connect ideas well. So a sign for that would be seeing like a bug on a net, or like trapped between like the windowsill and like the outside or something like that. Like seeing some sort of like bug on a net, or like on your window, or kind of like trapped somehow, like trapped outside or trapped inside or something like that. That's how you're gonna see, that's their sign, if you see that within a week, that your person is thinking of how much of a boss you are, and how you kind of just like deal with people. It feels like you just deal with people. Like it's kind of annoying that people can't figure this out themselves, or like, you know, do what's necessary, do the right thing, just figure it out. Like you're kind of annoyed with this kind of energy, so you're gonna probably see that. Yeah, that's why you see a lot of bug energies coming around you. Everyone's just being kind of annoying because you're leveling up right now so powerfully that like for a moment while you're transitioning into that higher position or role, you might actually be transitioning into a higher position or role in your relationship, or in your workplace, or wherever right now in your physical life. That's when like bugs become more like noticeable. Okay, so let's see. What deck I just used. Okay, so let's see a third feeling that they're having about you, and signs that they're feeling that way. 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this is a time where you're just like letting go of BS, like letting go of things that don't help you anymore, because I feel like you succeed. So you get this promotion, or you get this like position, or you get this like whatever, you get into this school, or you get into that program, or you get into that like circle, you get into that networking, you get into that company, you get into whatever it is, you get into that higher, like your business levels up, or your partnership levels up, or your friend group or networking group levels up, whatever it is. like you succeed. And so you're like, okay, I no longer need to deal with these people or these situations. Like, I'm grateful. I thank them for helping me get to where I am, but now I need to be around people, places, and things and situations that can help me where you are now. This promotion, life promotion, whatever it is. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. See, I knew it. I was like, I guess that's like, I get it for most people, it's like work or something related to work. So if you're in school, or if you're working on a degree, or if you're working on, I'm getting research, or if you're working on like a project, like a book or album or something like that, or if you're I feel like it's something like more like work, career related, but for, it doesn't have to be. It could just be something you're leveling up in some sort of way. It could be business, it could be a partnership, it could be your like people that you work with. You're just leveling up in some way. And your person is seeing, they're like, wow, 333, they're on their way. They're on their way to so much success, and who wouldn't want a partner like that? They're inspiring. They make it look so easy, but your person 333 has been paying attention to you. That's why they're noticing like very like intimate details of your life, like the fact that like you're keeping more private nowadays, or when you talk to people, you only say what's necessary. You don't like kind of stay around for small talk or anything. That it seems like you know more about life and you have more wisdom than most people realize. And then you kind of seem aloof, you kind of seem off in your own world sometimes, and you come back into reality and then you interact with people, but like you like to kind of be in your own world, or you're kind of focusing on something else, you're working on something else, you're keeping that a secret, or you're not really like telling the whole world. It seems like you're working on something else. Your mind is busy with something else. I'm noticing these things about you because they like you and they're paying attention to you. And they're noticing like, oh wow, like this is how like a CEO of a very successful company works, and it's different, it's unique, and so they're watching you work. Like, this is how a successful author works. This is how a successful like TV producer works. This is how a very successful like tarot card reader works. This is how a very successful artist works. And they're observing you because they're fascinated, and they know you're like different. They're like, you do things differently, you think differently, you work harder, you're constantly thinking about improving and moving things up. And they see you working really hard, or they feel like they can tell that you're working really hard, but they can't see it all the time. They can just assume by the little things that they pick up on. So this energy of like work, justice, yeah. So you're looking really, really good right now. Like you're looking like the perfect partner to them right now. And so they really want to get like hitch their wagon onto you. They really want to jump on your bandwagon because they're like, I want to go where Pile 333 is going. I want to be like them. I want to ride their wave of success. Like, I want to see what skills and trait they like exercise every day to like get to where they are. Like, look at them, they're going places. And so the signs that you can see for this: purse. Okay, they know you're going places because in firecracker, wow, excitement. Because you get a new bag. So if you're of feminine energy, like you get a new handbag and it's really like expensive, or it's really like it has like the new wallet that you, so it could, like, yeah, if you're a guy, whatever, if it's like you get a new wallet, or you get a new handbag, or you get and it's like much more like richer, better quality, and more expensive than you usually do. Your wallet has more holes for more cards or more space to hold more cash. It's more like, you know, protected, like from like it, you know, it's like more, it's like a security vault, like wallet and purse. Like it's very heavy duty. It protects from people potentially scanning your card from a reader or something. Like it's fortified. I'm getting it's like a fortified. So you upgrade your like wallet or your purse or both. Um, and so that will be a sign. Or you might like clean out your bag or your wallet or something. Um, Firecracker. A box, yeah. So I do get that, like, you get like a new like wallet or gift handbag for yourself, or someone else buys one for you. Oh yeah, I just got okay. So you might receive like a new like wallet or handbag or something like that. Like um maybe you go like maybe you like your wallet breaks, because this is something that you don't intentionally do for this energy. It's a sign that happens in your life from the universe, right? So it's not like you purposely buy a new bag for yourself. It's like something like your bag breaks, or your wallet rips or something like that, or you know, so it's like, oh, I have to buy a new one. So that could be a sign that your person is thinking about like how you're on your way to success, and they can see it. And it'll also be a sign for you from the universe that like, yeah, you're like starting out like a new path that's your path to success in your line of work. So you might get like, it might not be a purse or just a wallet. It might be a luggage. It might be a new carry-on or something. Maybe you're going to visit like family or like over the holidays or something like that, and then you realize like your luggage is kind of ripped or broken or something, and you might want to invest in a new one. So that'll be a sign. Or maybe you buy a new purse or wallet or luggage, something like that, something where you carry things, box, like it could be like a duffel bag, it could be like your gym bag or something like that. But I'm getting it's more like kind of related to finances, so something that you put like your money or your belongings in. It could be a jewelry box. It could be like your sunglasses cases or something like that. But I'm feeling it's more like purse, wallet, handbag, something like that. Makeup bag or something. What else? It could be like something that you like you might get like a sign that you need to get like a little like one of the security deposit box for some jewelry, or like one of those vaults, like a fire safe vault for your home or something. Something where you keep important papers breaks or something, you have to like buy a new one, like a filing cabinet or something. But for most of you, it's going to be like purse, wallet, luggage, that kind of thing. Something where you keep your like passport or something like that. Something where you keep your valuables. Maybe you have to move. Maybe your bank, something happened with your bank, you had to move your security boxes, something like that, deposit box, something along those lines. That's going to be your sign that like you're leveling up in your career. You're entering a path where you're going to be very successful in your line of work. And also a firecracker, so you might hear a really loud sound. So you might hear like a firework go off, or the shooting of a gun, but hopefully in like happier circumstances. and like, I don't know, like a race starting or something. Just a really big pop, like a car exhaust popping or something like that. Some kid throwing out like a firecracker or something. I don't know, something like a firecracker sound going off. That's going to be your other sign. That you're entering you're entering a new path where you're going to climb up the ladder in your career really quickly. And also a sign that your person 333 is noticing that very thing and admiring you for it. Okay, pile 333. So that is a beautiful signs and beautiful energy for your life right now. If you resonated with this reading or just liked it, or if you want to know more specifically about your connection with your person, then I definitely recommend the extended. In the extended, we're going to go look at like a secret that they haven't told you, their actual romantic thoughts and feelings about you at this time, and like specifically their romantic thoughts and feelings and their actions towards you at this time. So it's going to be very much more oriented between like the connection between the two of you, but it's a great way to support me. I would really appreciate it, but it's also just very fun and enjoyable, and will resonate more because fewer people watch the extendeds and the general. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the reading. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 444 with the amethyst. Let's look at how they feel about you, and then signs that go along with those feelings to get confirmation from the universe that they like you in this way. And just a reminder, there is an extended available for this reading. It's about how they have a secret that they haven't told you yet, what that secret might be, their romantic thoughts and feelings about you, and also their actions towards you. So it's going to be a really fun, in-depth, extended reading. And so let's get right into this reading. Four of Wands. Oh my goodness. That's the happy marriage, happy home card. Okay, so this person really feels like the two of you are so compatible that you could really have a beautiful partnership if you two don't already have one. They want to wine and dine you. They want to marry you. They think that you would be an incredible husband or wife. They want to have a family with you. They want to live with you. They want to spend every day looking at your face and looking at your smile, making you happy if you're not smiling, waking up with you, eating meals with you, talking with you. They're like, this is the kind of person I can see myself enjoying the company of for everything and anything for the rest of my life. I want to wife this person. I want to make this my husband. Like they have very strong partnership energies towards you. Wow, the Emperor, yeah. And it came out in hand, like facing this way. So for me, that's like a sign that they're gonna come to you correctly. They're gonna try to show that they are the right partner for you. They want you to see them for like how awesome they are in a lot of areas of life. They want you to see how good they can be for you in your life in multiple different ways, in different kinds of ways. And the proof, the signs you can see for this is success. Okay, I'm seeing like diamonds and crystals, so that is definitely a symbol. Even like raindrops or icicles or something along those lines, stars, like things shaped in the form of a star, or like some of those crystals that you put in the window that shine different lights. So anything that's like crystally, diamonds, something that's really shiny in its natural form, so like from water or ice or crystals or diamonds, like things like that. Man, dealings with a man. So with the Emperor and a man, I do see that a man is involved. So if you are a female looking for a male counterpart, this is a very strong sign that you are finding that a man is stepping up. He is using his Emperor energy, using his masculine energy. He's being the man in the connection. He is stepping up to the plate. He's doing all the right things. He's saying all the right things. He's taking all the right actions. Wow. If this is the same sex energy, then it's like the more masculine energy is doing this. And if you are a man looking for a partnership with a woman, I feel like your counterpart is stepping up in their masculine energies and taking charge of this connection, pushing it towards a marriage, proposing for it, you know, setting everything up for that so you don't have to do anything. But for most of you, I know most of my audiences are women interested in men. I do see a man stepping up, being a man, you know, and in all the right ways. And you can see this in the you'll see it in the shiny things. Yeah, and rings are shiny, huh? February popped out, so February might be significant in some way. A boat, money, or property. Okay, an inheritance, winning, or windfall. Okay, so I'm getting like the proof of this is that the two of you will be traveling in February. That will be a huge sign from the universe that this is what this person is thinking, that this is correct, that this person is this partnership energy for you. Boats can definitely be a good sign. So if you see boats, I know I used to see boats in like shadows, like when the light was coming in from the window, like I remember seeing a boat as like a shadow, so you can see it just like a sign like that, or actually seeing a boat can be a sign. And it's not like, oh, you drive past the marina every day and that's your sign. Like it has to be very significant, like in your face, like the sign comes out of nowhere, you're not expecting it. That's the sign. You know, if you just go to the closest river or ocean or lake and you look at a boat, like that doesn't count. It has to be like unexpected when you see the sign. That's what makes it a sign from the universe, right? So shiny thing, like the sun shining on a water or ice or crystal. Crystals are a sign, or diamond, something like that's clear and natural, that's very shiny, that's going to be a sign. And then a boat is a sign. And taking a trip in February, if you already took a trip with this person in past February, that's a sign. Or if you are planning on taking a trip in upcoming February, that's a sign. Or something in the future about February and traveling, that's going to be a sign. Yeah. And this is a definite like masculine energy coming from them, where they're like stepping up and being the man, like, you know, like doing what's right here, taking action, handling things like that for the sake of commitment and creating a foundation, stability and security. Very good energy. 4 of Wands started off this reading with the 444. How lovely is that? Okay. Even them mentioning things like a trip in February, or mentioning like, oh, what kind of ring do you like? Or I'm getting like, you know, those like crystal, like what is this, like snow formations that people make that you can go visit and stuff like that. Like even a reference to that, that's a sign. I'm getting their subconscious is like kind of getting you prepped for something shiny. So it's through nature. So like, yeah, like ice sculptures, something like that. Oh, wouldn't that look good for like a wedding thing? I don't know, something you're gonna know. Honk is confirmation. Okay, so what's another sign that they like you? How are they feeling about you? I just saw 808. Manifestation. Okay, Knight of Wands in reverse. and Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. So I feel like they're like kicking someone out. So I feel like they're going to be kicking out a third party. So either in your life or their life, like I feel like they're kicking out a third party. So maybe there's a situation where the two of you hang out with another couple or another friend a lot. Their friend or your friend, doesn't matter. And they're like kicking this person out, so it could just be you two, you know? So if this is at work, they might be like kicking out someone, so it's just you two working on a project, or it's like you two spending more time. If it's like a living situation, they're trying to get rid of this other third person. It could be that you have a family member living with you, or you're living with a family member, or you're living with a roommate, or they are, or you're hanging out with a specific friend a lot and they don't like that, or they're hanging out with, maybe they've been hanging out with friends a lot and they're like trying to say no to their friends so they can hang out with you more. Something along that line. Like they're trying to get rid of a third party situation. They're not necessarily bad. It's just like a situation where they like want to spend more time with you, trying to close in on you. It's energy I'm getting. Okay, so Page of Wands and Two of Swords. They feel like this situation might be a conflict in the future, so they want to try to nip it in the bud now. Or this situation might slow down the process of you two coming together, or they might influence you to say no to them. So they are taking care of, like, they're being a very, like, masculine and feminine energies have this trait where, you know, you're going to fight for your partner, you know, you're going to step up, you're going to do what you can to make them yours. So that they're playing the game and they're playing it really well. Wow. Okay. So what's the sign here? Okay, this one. Pale, time to get out of a situation. I feel like at first they're going to be very like subtle about it. It's like, oh, how about we just do like this holiday just me and you this year, or just, you know, like how about we get our own hotel room instead of staying with so and so, or, you know, like you know, how about in the next project we just work, you and me, it seems like we work so well together, or, you know, something along those lines. They're trying to make it just you and them. Like, hey, like, I'm actually moving to this other place and there's enough room for someone else to move in, you know, like you wouldn't have to pay as much as you do now. Like, what do you think? You know, like, I know you had to screw over this situation. Like, maybe you could figure out something else. They're like thinking ahead, like, oh yeah, this person's pile 444 is too kind. Let me think of a situation that will like solve that problem for them, so they don't have to be around in this next chapter of your connection. So they're very much like, at first it's like very subtle. It's like, oh yeah, like, you know, your sibling is living with you. Oh cool, yeah, they're really cool, they're really fun to hang out with. Yeah, you know what, I just found a really cool place I think they would really like. Or like, hey, you know, I know this friend of mine that is like looking for a roommate, you know, they're in a really cool area of town, you know, I think your sibling would really love it there. Like they're like trying of all they're thinking of all the solutions. And at first I'm hearing it's like subtle, and then it gets like not so subtle. Fan, romance, celebration, party. Okay. I'm getting like they start bringing their stuff in, or they start bringing your stuff into their place. So they're like trying to get you to like actively stay at their place more, or them stay at your place more, or like try to get you like packed up and moving, or like there's something about like trying to get you to like move in with them, or like try to get you to move out of like living with this this other person, whether it's a family member or a friend or whatever. or if you've been hanging out with your friends a lot, or they've been hanging out with their friends a lot. It's easier if it's like their friends, because they can just be like, oh, I'm not gonna hang out with you because I'm gonna hang out with her. I'm gonna marry this woman, or like. But I feel like if it's your friends, it's gonna be like a little bit tougher, because they're gonna be like trying to persuade you to like spend more time with them instead of your friends, and your friends might not like that. So they'll set things up. It's like, hey, like after you go to your friend's birthday or this or that, like why don't we go on a vacation right after? Or like, hey, that seems like it's like right close to this area. I know that they have great this thing and that thing. It'd be a great like trip to take. How about like we turn that event for your friends into like a weekend getaway, and I can go do my own thing, and we can meet up after your friend's thing, and we'll continue our trip together. Like they're trying to make everything there like a way to like get to spend more time with you. So I'm getting like a sign like would be like a actual fan. Like they might be moving like like a standalone fan or an AC unit or a heater, maybe like even like a fire pit thing, or like something to do with like heat or cooling. So like more blankets, or they might leave like more warm jackets and sweaters at your place, or they might ask you to leave more like jackets and sweaters and blankets at their place for when you come around. Like things like that are going to be a sign. And if not physically from them, then seeing things like that are out of place is going to be a sign from the universe. Like for example, if it's really, really warm and hot where you are right now, if you see things that warm you up, so it's like kind of out of place because it's already warm and hot. So if you see like fireplaces and like commercials and advertisements for like hot tubs and like fire pits and like vacations in somewhere warm, but you're already having warm and heat in your area right now, so it's kind of out of place, right? And on totally opposite, if you're also in a cool temperament right now, temperature, what is going on with my speech? Okay, if you're in a cool climate right now, or it's like a cool season right now, if it's like winter or whatever and it's snowing or cold wherever you are, and you see a lot of fans or AC units or like ice machines or those things kind of pop up, that's a sign from the universe that your person is thinking about these things. Okay, but I'm getting like with this pail, these like crystals, these water droplets and stuff like that, and the fan and stuff like that, I'm getting a lot of like natural elements like ice and fire and things like that for this specific pile 444. Okay, and then let's move on to what else they're feeling about you this time. Oh, 2 cards. Okay, Knight of Wands in reverse and 5 of Pentacles. All right. Pull an extra clarifier here. They're going to sacrifice something for you. They notice that you have like sacrificed something in your life for love. Like you might have told them a story about how you might have told them a lot of stories, actually. I'm hearing there's more than one where you took a hit, like you sacrificed something in your life for the sake of someone else. Like, so I hear that you're like living with someone, so like it might be a family member. You might have sacrificed your time, energy in your home, and you're paying for someone living with you, a family member or a good friend who's out on their luck or something. And they also heard a story about how you sacrifice in order for a romantic relationship to work out with an ex in the past. So they're hearing that like you've made major sacrifices in your life before in order to, help a loved one out or to sustain a romantic relationship, and taking a risk on a romantic relationship for the sake of like, hey, like this could be something. So you sacrifice something big of yourself for that relationship. And pile 444, your person is like, this is the kind of person you want by your side. This is the kind of person you want to marry. This is the kind of person you want to make your partner, that will sacrifice if they need to for the sake of the relationship, for the sake of family, for the sake of their loved ones. Like this is a genuinely like truly loving, caring, kind, generous person any person would be lucky to be partners with. Like, so sad for those suckers in the past who gave up on beautiful pile 444. They had no idea that wonderful pile 444 was capable of this kind of strength in love. They don't even know. Like, the people in their past might have been so dumb and stupid for not noticing the love pile 444 is capable of, and the sacrifices and how much they can endure, and the strength that they give in a connection to their loved ones. Like, they didn't deserve 444. I'm so glad my beautiful, wonderful, awesome pile 444 knew their worth and didn't stick around with those past losers. I know that might be harsh, but your person, pile 444, they're thinking like, they're mad that like other people like treated you that way, because you are someone to be put on a pedestal. You're someone to be cherished and loved and taken care of because of how much you do for a relationship that other people probably couldn't have seen, because they don't understand what that kind of strength and love looks like. Your person does. This person does, powerful for 6 of Wands, success. And it came out like kind of this way, which is like, my meaning that this is coming from your end, where like you are bound for success. Like spirit, your person, powerful 4 is noticing that you are bound for success in love and marriage. Like, you have all the qualities, all the traits, all the experience, all the knowledge, all the wisdom, and all the love for a very, very, very successful partnership. Not only will you be successful, but your partner will be successful, and the two of you will be successful together. Your relationship will be successful. That like anyone would be lucky to have you as a partner. Anyone who passed on you or given up on you is stupid and not worth your time, pile 444. And people should be lining up, and they probably do, to be in your graces, to be in a relationship with you. Anyone would be so lucky. That's what your person is saying. They know your power. They understand your love. They know what you're capable of. Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are like thinking of you now, like your exes, old friends, family members, all that like kind of didn't know your worth or didn't treat you well, or like didn't hold the light to you. I'm hearing like all those people are thinking of you now because they know that you're about to like come across a real true emperor, empress energy, a real strong partnership potential. People are people in your past are thinking about you. You might see them in your dreams. You might see them come up. Just they might like text you, or if you haven't seen them for a while or talked to them for a while, or don't care to, like, you're gonna see old friends text you, old exes, or people to check out your social media pages, or even like come up in your dreams. These people are like, oh wow, like I did 444 dirty, like they were so good to me, like I understand the value of their friendship or their love and I messed up. So that's another sign you're going to get right now that you are entering a partnership of a very, very high caliber. Is you're going to get signs of past people wanting to come back into your life or wanting to be friends with you, wanting to be in a relationship with you, because you found the person who's going to treat you right, who sees what your value and worth is and wants to give you everything that you so rightly deserve, that sees you for the amount of love you can give, that what you bring to a relationship that not many people can see because they don't have it themselves. They don't have the quality themselves. 444, this person, like, yeah, is a good contender. This seems like a good energy here. Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths coming in. Yeah. So, seeing archways, stone arches, brick arches, arched windows and door frames and doors are going to be a sign for you, 444, that you're leading. You have new opportunities coming in, new possibilities coming in, and new paths opening up for you in a very positive way. So these are the two signs that you're going to get that can confirm that this person can see the sacrifices that you've made, and they're going to make a huge sacrifice for you as well because of all this. So they're going to make a huge sacrifice for you. Here we go, 3 of Swords. So they're going to also make a huge sacrifice for you, someone who sacrificed so much of themselves. So they might, consider moving towards you if you're at a distance so you can be more comfortable, or they might give up their home in order to move in somewhere closer to you or move somewhere away with you. They might sacrifice, some money that they've saved up for a wedding, for a home for the two of you, for something for this relationship. They might sacrifice their, friends and family temporarily in order to be with you more. You're going to see this person make a huge sacrifice for you and for this relationship, and that's how you'll know this person is possibly the right one for you. Powerful for listen to your intuition. These are some of the signs. And what a beautiful reading. I just want to let you know there is an extended available. And the extended, we are going to focus more on the connection between the two of you specifically. So like a secret that they have that you haven't heard about, that they haven't told you, that you don't know about. And then their romantic thoughts and feelings about you right now. We're going to go into that in a more deeper level. And then their actions towards you, which is going to be very interesting. Their actions that they're thinking about taking towards you right now. So powerful 444, I'm really excited for you. It seems really like a beautiful connection just starting to bloom. A successful archway, new opportunities, new past possibilities, a lot of fun here, traveling, getting away from things that no longer serve you. And you're going to see this person fight for you, sacrifice for you, man up for you. These are things I think, unless you saw it and it happened, these major things from this person, I think you might not look that same way. You might look a different way, but they're really like strong. 4 fours here. And then the Emperor is also a 4. Wow. Moving away from the 3 energy, moving into the 4 energy of stability, security, long-term commitment, building a foundation, building on top of that foundation now, and forming a new partnership, forming a new family, forming a stronger bond with you. Very excited for you, 444. Please leave a comment if this resonates. It really helps me out. something with four, like leave four of something, or something with four corners in the comments as a emoji or something that lets me know that you picked this pile. But yeah, please check out the extended. That really helped me out. If you like this, resonated with it, or just want to support me and want to listen to a fun reading, it'll resonate more with you because fewer people watch the extended versus the general. But have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 777 with the Angelite. We're looking at how they feel about you, and then we're also looking at the signs that you will receive from them or the universe to confirm that they feel this way about you. And just a reminder, there is an extended available if you resonate with this or like this reading. And in the extended, we're going to go into like their secret that they haven't told you that you don't know about, and also their romantic feelings and thoughts about you at this time, and even their actions towards you at this time. So it's going to be a fun extended if you're interested. Okay, so let's get into it. How do they feel about you? Temperance in reverse. Okay, so the Temperance in reverse always has meant for me that they want to take a risk. They feel like you're worth taking a risk for. More confirmation. 3 of Wands, to take the next steps forward. Okay, so they want some sort of security in the connection between the two of you, and they're going to want to take a risk for you, for this connection, in order to have more stability and security in this connection. Wow, interesting. 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness. So they feel so elated around you. They feel like the most happy they've ever felt. They believe that you are the person that will make them the most happiest in their entire life, for the remaining of their life. Like, you are the one. You make them extremely happy. They hope that they can make you as extremely happy as you've made them for, however long this connection goes. They hope forever. So, wow. They believe that you are I'm hearing limitless source of happiness, joy, and meaning. So you give them meaning. This connection gives them meaning. This relationship gives them meaning. They're hoping you would do them the honor, I'm hearing, of extending this relationship with them. Oh my goodness. And they're willing to take a risk for that. Okay, so what are some signs for this feeling that they have? Pin, new job or career. Okay. So I'm getting, if you notice that they get new clothes for work specifically, or if they start getting more like professional type clothing, if they get like a tux or a suit, a new suit I'm hearing, or a new professional dress, professional like skirt, or like, a woman's suit, depending on if your person's a male or female. So like a new professional clothing I'm hearing. Okay. It could also be that if you hear that they got a new job, or they switched their career, or they're thinking about switching their careers or switching their jobs, if they talk to you about that, or if they indicate that that's 100% what they are working towards right now, that is a definite sign that they are about to like pop you the question. It could be to ask you out if you guys aren't already together. It could be to level up the connection, whatever that is for you, moving in together, getting married, talking about marriage, or getting a different place together, or talking about expanding the family, moving closer to family, or traveling to different locations to see if there's a more suitable place to live, traveling to see where you would want to get married, traveling to see where you would want to raise kids, or where you would want to be around, where you would want to create like a home base. A really good honeymoon or vacation, thinking about that, talking about that. I'm also getting, I just got like a paper cut on my pinky. I don't know how. But yeah, also if you get pricked by a pin or a piece of glass, I remember I got pricked by a piece of glass a couple of times in the past few years, and that's usually an indication that like a romantic love is on its way or something. So if you're single and you don't have a romantic love prospect, if you get pricked at some point in the next week or so, something very pointy like a pin or like a safety pin or like a piece of glass or something like very sharp like that, that'll be a sign also that someone's about to take a risk and ask you out or ask you to level up the connection. And shield, you'll need to defend yourself. Shield. So I'm getting kind of like some sort of armor. So I am getting like clothing related things. So if you see them buying like some sort of new professional outfit, that's going to be a sign. If you have to get a new, like, I'm getting more professional because it's like job career related. So if you have to get like a new suit for like an interview or a work event, or if someone suggests that to you for some reason, or I don't know, if you kind of like, you just ripped your blazer or something, you have to get a new one, or you ripped your shirt or blouse or whatever, and then you have to get a new one, that's going to be a sign. So so if you have like a rip in like some sort of professional type clothing of yours, or you get pricked by something, a pin or a glass, take that as a sign. I know sometimes the universe has like the weirdest, like, it's like, why was like harming my body be a good sign? But there's a ton of those. But that's like a sign that there's someone that's going to take a risk in terms of asking you out or leveling up a connection with you romantically. Also a sign that if you get an opportunity for a new job or switching careers, so if someone offers you a job that's not in the line of work that you work in currently, that's going to be a sign. And also from your partner, if your partner talks to you about switching careers or switching jobs or buying a new outfit for work or buying a more professional wardrobe, that's going to be a sign. And like the shield, I'm getting like a new coat or something that's like protective, something protective of your skin, something protective of the elements, a hat, gloves, sunglasses, sunscreen. I have my own feelings towards like sunscreens and suntan lotions and like things like that. Some protectant, SPF. I have my own feelings about that, but to each their own. Something about being protective, buying like a new filing cabinet or something with like a new like safety box or something like that, safety deposit box or something like a safe for your home for something. Buying new like windows or redoing your windows, buying new curtains, possibly like a gun. I know people have like different feelings about that, but something like protective, a new security system, buying like adopting a dog or anything like protective. That's also going to be a sign that someone wants to kind of take over the role of protection for you, protect you more. So new job, career related things, new clothing, and new protective elements. Those are things to watch out for, like today and the next week, which will be a sign that someone is coming towards you to level up the connection. Take a risk, like to shoot their shot, like really go out on a limb. What else are they feeling for you? 8 of Swords. Okay. I'm getting this a bit of confusion, but some sort of delight in the confusion. 10 of Wands. Okay. So, success. It's kind of like, okay, with this path here and 3 of Wands, it's kind of like the path forward. They feel success. Like they feel like you would say yes. They feel like you two are already doing well. So I feel like this is someone that you already have a really good connection with. Even if it's little to no communication, even if you two hadn't had a falling out or broke up or had a break, or even if you two have been kind of just steadily going at the same pace in your connection, or if this is someone new and you two haven't even met yet. It feels like for a while, you two have been just kind of steadily going at the same pace in your connection. If this is something new, it's in the beginning, it's like very just kind of stays at the same level for a little bit. So when they come to you with this risk to ask you to level up the connection or to ask you out, whatever, they feel like you're already going to say yes. They feel like they already have it in the bag. They feel like they already packed their things and started moving forward because they have a feeling you're going to say yes anyway. But there's some delight in confusion. So they're moving forward. They feel like you're going to say yes. 3 of Cups. It's new territory for them because I feel like they are also taking, not only are they taking a risk in asking you to like asking you out or asking you to level up the connection or asking you to literally marry them, or what your thoughts on marriage is, or what your thoughts on moving to a certain location is, or something like that. With these like paths and traveling and everything and risk involved and kind of confusion, but delight in confusion and kind of not knowing everything, but like excited because you're figuring it out. I am getting that they're also taking a risk in leaving friends and family and what they know behind. So they might be leaving their job, they might be leaving their hometown or the city that they've been at for a long time. They might be leaving the friends that they've made or the family that they have around them. They are leaving their comfort zone in order to go on a new adventure with you. So I believe that you two are possibly moving to a new location, or they're moving closer to you. But either way, they're the ones who are taking the risk. So they're moving away from things that they're comfortable with, that they've been around for a very long time. So I'm getting new job, new career. So they're willing to take a risk. I'm getting trying a different kind of lifestyle. Maybe the two of you have talked about traveling more, or, checking out different locations. Not necessarily raising kids where you were raised or where your current friends and family are, or, moving to a location that neither of you have visited before, maybe going a little bit further than you both thought you would consider living, something like that. Taking more time off from work than either of you decided. I'm getting like midlife retirement kind of thing, or an unexpected journey, something different, and also possibly starting a business where they could travel, kind of work from home, work wherever there's internet, or a more homesteading kind of lifestyle, or a different kind of lifestyle. Maybe both of you like surfing, I like that, or like to be around water, like like to be around mountains, like to be around land, like to be around the city, whatever it is that you two want that's different from the location either of you are at right now. And kind of going with the flow, just seeing what happens, not caring about the outcome so much, being just excited where it kind of leads, not having a complete destination in mind, just letting the universe do its thing. This is very unusual. I feel like this probably doesn't sound like your person 777, but that's why they're taking a risk. I feel like they feel that they've been playing it safe for too long with not just you, but with life. I feel like that's why they didn't take a risk with you before. And now they've kind of opened their minds, opened their hearts, and opened up their life to some drastic changes. And that's one of the reasons that they're taking a risk towards you. They're willing to leave all the comforts and the things that they know behind for you in this connection. Wow, 777. Okay, so what are some signs of this? Rainbow. Okay, so you're definitely going to see more rainbows or more rainbows in the sky, or just like you might see pictures of them, rainbow colored items. I'm getting you might see an actual, like, you know, if you have like a crystal in the window or some like glass where the sun can shine through it in your home, you might see some rainbows on the walls or in your home. When you're driving, the reflection of the mirror or something, reflection of the glass, water, or actual rainbows outside. So rainbows, but like actual genuine real rainbows from glass or from water or from the rainfall, not like rainbow I said rainbow items, but more like real rainbows, like natural rainbows. That's going to be a sign. I can see like from this mist of this waterfall from the Three of Cups, like, yeah, I'm getting more of like a natural rainbow. And boat. So, I kind of got like a misty waterfall kind of vibe. I guess I just got the image of like Niagara Falls with the boat and the rainbow. But like, yeah, I'm getting waterfalls, rainbows, mist from waterfalls, boats, water. So boats and rainbows, but through natural means. Like, you're not like searching for them if you live near a marina, not like driving past them purposely, but like when these signs and symbols come to you. So I'm getting for the rainbows, when you see it authentically, naturally, through like glass and sunshine or mist and water and the sky. And boats, if you see them, not like a legit boat, but like a shadow or a toy boat or a drawing of a boat, not a picture of a boat, and not an actual real life boat. I'm getting like projections of boats, so like shadows, toys, a model of a boat, like a boat in a bottle, and also drawings and paintings of a boat, but not an actual real boat, and not a picture of an actual real boat either. That doesn't count. So those are other signs that this is happening, that they are deciding to leave what they know behind in order to pursue a new life, like a drastic new life. Like, if that's why I'm doing like signs this time, because sometimes like you wonder, like, wait, is this actually happening? Do they actually thinking about creating a drastic change in their life that would influence me in this connection? Like, yeah, these are going to be your signs. Okay, so, and then what else are they feeling about you at this time? Okay, Page of Pentacles in hand. So that's my sign that like this is something that you probably don't know about because they're keeping it close to their chest, close to their heart, not telling many people about it, not making it obvious that they feel this way about you. And the Judgment card also in hand, yeah. So a confirmation that this is something that they're keeping to themselves, not really telling a lot of people about it. Probably not telling anyone about it. But they made a huge call in regards to Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, about making more long-term commitments. I feel like they are kind of frustrated with themselves, and they feel like they're frustrated because they haven't like made choices in their life. I feel like, yeah, of course they made choices, like they chose the job that they have, they chose the place that they live, but kind of not really. Like I feel like they were kind of given a location. Maybe they stayed around kind of where they grew up, or kind of they just moved to an area because that's where they got their job, or that's where their friend moved, or that's, like they didn't really make these decisions on their own. They just kind of followed what other people did, or followed what was more practical for, their job or their family and their friends. Like they never really chose a location for themselves. They never really chose a career or line of work that they actually wanted to work in. They never really chose the job that they wanted. They just kind of took whatever they can get. Confirmation from the fire truck. And they got this like alarming sense of, when am I gonna do it if not now? When I'm dead? No, I have to do it now. So they're like, I can't make choices. Like they're saying, in this relationship with you, they haven't been able to put down like serious decisions, make serious long-term choices with you, because they haven't been able to do that with anything in their life. And they're making this realization that like, oh my goodness, I've been living my life this far with everything kind of chosen for me, just kind of going along with what's been given to me, and not really actually making choices directly, consciously, of where I want to live, what job I want to do, and who I want to be, and the kind of life that I want to have. Like they haven't been that assertive. And so I'm getting like with the connection between the two of you, it might have been that like you kind of were friends a little bit. You might have tried the romance thing a little bit. You might have even gone out, like had a relationship, but it didn't really work out. They seemed non-committal, but they've been committed before to other people, to friends, to families, to jobs. So it's like, it's not that they're not non-committal, but they seem like they didn't want to commit to you or to specific things with you. And this is why. It's because they haven't ever made a decision for themselves. They just kind of went along with whatever was given to them. And they made this huge realization recently, which is why they might be keeping this to themselves, because it's kind of embarrassing, or it's not like the best thing you want to say about yourself to other people, something you kind of keep quietly to yourself. And that's why they want to make this huge life change and make drastic changes in their life, and like kind of like break free from everything that they've been like comfortable with, and they feel like has been kind of holding them back, in order to make drastic changes with you and for themselves and life. So you're a part of that. Like they're like, oh, I want to make this huge break and make this huge life change. And Pile 777 has been a great inspiration. They've been asking me why I won't be commit to certain things, certain goals with you, or certain relationship goals, or just even in just commit in a relationship with you. So they are realizing why. And so your sign that this is the case is pig. Greedy. Okay, so straight up, if you see pigs today, if you see pigs in the next week, that is your sign that your person, is this a pig too? No, it's a bear. But I'm getting pig or a boar. I'm getting a wurst, like a German wurst, like a sausage. But yeah, if you get those kinds of signs, pigs, boars, sausages, that kind of thing. And again, it has to like come to you naturally. I'm getting more like the animals. If you see a pig, like image, or and you see it like multiple times, not just once, in the next week, that's your sign that your person 777 is actually thinking, like, had this like major revelation within themselves. Okay, and another sign and confirmation of these energies. A leg, stepping into new experiences. So yeah, for the pig, I'm getting is because like they've been greedy with their energy and with you, specifically you romantically, because they have made commitments in the past before. They have taken risks in terms of jobs and locations and commitment in a relationship before you, but they didn't with you because you represented taking a risk on decisions that resonate very deeply, authentically with who they are. They've never done that. They might have taken a risk with a new job in a new location and for a commitment in a relationship because they knew that those things were the things that they didn't really want anyway. So it's easier to commit to them because they knew it would be temporary anyway, deep down. So they knew that those things would end anyway. So if they made commitment with other people in the past, or jobs, or moving, or they're very committed to their family and friends and network of people, it's because those were things that couldn't hurt them. Those were things that they were comfortable with. Those were things that will never leave. But because of that, they will never evolve if they stay there. Things will never change. They will continue just doing what was given to them. They will just continue living as they always have. You represented change on a massive heart level, soul level. You represent making choices not because it was what was given to you at birth, what you were born into, what you were given throughout life, is because like you made a lot of choices in life because it's who you are. It's not the easy thing. It's the thing that makes the most sense for you. That's for the highest and best good for you. That's what you represent, and that's what they're realizing now. Okay, I'm just going to pull one more sign and then we'll wrap this reading up. The Sun card, happiness and well-being. Okay. So something about taking a walk in the sun. We got suns and rainbows and all sorts of things. Okay, all different kind of signs. So pigs, and then I'm getting like with the leg in the sun, like taking a walk at like sunrise or sunset, or something beautiful happens with the sun while you're out for a walk. Or you might notice that they went for a walk or a hike or something like that. Or they might ask you to go for a walk on a really sunny day. That is going to be your sign that they had this major revelations, along with pigs. I'm giving you a couple of signs each, so you get so you definitely have some confirmation, like 100% guaranteed confirmations. All right, Pal 777, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Just a reminder, we do have an extended, and an extended is going to focus more on your connection with them, like how they feel about you romantically right now, their thoughts and feelings exactly, their actions towards you, and it seems like they are ready to take some action towards you. They're thinking about it very heavily, very positively. And then also maybe a secret that they haven't told you. We already looked at one here. Is there another? What could it be? All right, so the link for that is in the description box below. If you resonated with this, like this, or even just want to support me, it's really, I really, really appreciate it. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pal 888 with the emeralds. We're looking at how they feel about you and signs that they actually are feeling those things about you, whether it's from the universe or physically from them. So we get some confirmation. Just a reminder, there is an extended available for this reading. In the extended, we're going to look at like a secret that they have that they haven't told you about, that you don't know anything about. And then their romantic thoughts and feelings about you and their actions towards you at this time. So it's very much like more into your connection for the extended. And so let's get started. Okay, well, how do they feel about you? 10 of Cups, wow, and 9 of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? Okay, so they have extreme amount of emotions for you, excitement for you. You are their wish granted. They feel like they can accomplish anything with you. They feel like they want to accomplish everything for you, for this connection. They just feel like you're a good luck charm. They feel like you're so perfect, the woman of their dreams, the man of their dreams. They just can't get over you. All they want to really do is have more of you. See, the World card, you gave them the world, so they feel like life doesn't really matter without you. You are their whole world. There's no point. They won't find anyone like you if you don't choose to be with them. They'll never find anyone that compares. Wow. That's a very bold feeling. You are their wish granted. You are the person of their dreams. They feel like they can do anything with you. They can manifest anything with you. All their wishes and dreams can come true. They want to make all your wishes and dreams come true. They want to give you the world. You are their world. So these are big, big statements here that we're getting from their feelings. Okay, so what's some confirmation? Scissors. Cutting away some things. Okay, so definite signs that this is actually how your person is feeling about you, pile 888, is that they cut something major out of their life. They cut out a major relationship. Oh, August, end of August, or this past August or next August, I'm hearing like cutting ties with something. So they're cutting ties with a job, they're cutting ties with an ex, they're cutting ties with a friend or family member that no longer serves them, that are very low vibe or negative for them. And for this connection that doesn't approve of this connection, or that has been holding them back from moving forward in this connection. A bad habit. Yeah, this is going to be the sign. August is some sort of, maybe it's their birthday, your birthday, when this connection started. November. Okay, so Spirit's giving some months. We've not got that in other piles, but August, November. Okay. So this is a timeless reading, so it applies whenever you watch this reading. But something was let go in August, and something is moving forward in this connection in November. If you're watching this at a later time, something ended about 2 months ago. They cut something off about 2 months ago, and you're going to see proof of this. That they're gonna say this to you, that they cut this out and they're like for sure done with this, and they gave some time even to like prove that they're completely done with this situation that wasn't serving them, that wasn't helping them in this connection, that was holding them back in this connection. And you're going to see proof of it next month. Wow. So that's the sign that I'm getting. It's very, like most of the other signs that I got in other piles were like physical things, physical signs and symbols, but yours is very much like upfront. You will see on their social media and or you will find out from like a mutual friend, or you will find out literally from them if you haven't figured it out already, if you haven't seen it through social media or through tarot or through some other means. Like, or they actually sent it to you, like they're working on this, or they're going to do this. If you haven't heard it from them, you saw it on social media, you heard it from a mutual friend, or you've seen it from other tarot card readings, that they're working on cutting this thing out, whatever that is, that was preventing them from moving forward in this connection. And it was about 2 months ago. And if you haven't already heard about it, you're going to hear about it pretty soon, like next month. Okay, so it's a very like real world confirmation that you're getting pile 888. Okay, so let's look at how else they are feeling about you. Queen of Wands in hand. Okay, so that is, I am getting confirmation of like a third party. So if someone was holding them back, whether it's an ex or someone that they're actually already in a relationship with, or a friend, a job, a habit, a bad habit, a person. Maybe this person wasn't necessarily bad, but they were just kind of sharing their opinions about the situation with you a little bit too much. They were a little bit too influential. It might have been like a physical person, like a friend or a family member, or it could be or a coworker, or it could be just someone that they listened to on YouTube or something, or like someone at work, a coworker or a boss, a manager was having too much of a hold on their life, or a friend that was being a little bit too suspicious of you, I'm getting, which is okay. Not expecting that. Okay. But they're cutting ties with this situation. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Yeah. Cutting it, and like not just like cutting out the situation, but shredding it into million pieces. Like whatever the situation is, they're making sure they can never go back. So this is, I think this might be an ex that's trying to come back and trying to hold on to your person, 888. So I'm getting it's a literal person that's creating a situation where it was holding back this connection. It was also just holding your person back, 888. Okay, so let's get some signs. Okay, let me clarify this feeling a little bit more. Yeah, your person wants to make sure that they can never come back to this situation. Okay, so yeah, it might be an ex that's trying to hold on to them. It could be like a friend that's trying to be overprotective or trying to look out for your person's best interest, and they might have the best intentions, but they might just be completely wrong about the situation, completely wrong about you, completely wrong about what's best for your person, 888. The High Priestess, yeah, because your person knows what's best for them, and it is you. But and like you give them such calm, such peace, and they know because they feel it. They know like when they're around you, things make sense. I'm about to cry. I don't know why. Because you just have like an overwhelmingly like calm presence around them. You accept them for who they are, and you kind of make things make sense. Like you give them such clarity. you de-stress them. You take away their stress, you take away their anxiety, you take away their worry, you take away their cloudiness. Like, things make sense, things are easy with you. You have clear goals. You know, they know what they want to do. They know why they're feeling certain things. You help them with their, you know, issues, with whether it's like physical things at work or physical relationships with certain difficult people in their lives or something. Like, you make the world like turn down, like you turn the volume down on all the chaos around the world, and you make them feel so at peace and at ease, and so they know with their gut that you are the right choice. You are the right decision, even though the chaos around them, I'm hearing, is saying like, no, don't do that, don't quit your job, don't like stop talking to that friend, don't move, don't give 888 like another chance, don't give 888 more attention, like play games with them, or do this, test them, or they're not the right person for you, like let them go and see if they come back. People are giving them your person the wrong advice, but the World card and the High Priestess, like they know in their heart of hearts, like they can feel like what's right and what's wrong for them, and it's like so obvious to them, so obvious to them. So how do you know if your person is actually feeling this way? Arrow. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. See, they know. That's so cute. Okay, so you're gonna definitely see some arrows, like actually like physical arrows. So you might see like arrowheads, for example, or you might see like arrowhead shaped rocks, or like bows and arrows, or like a heart with an arrow through it. But it has to come like naturally. If this sign of an arrow comes through to you like naturally, like from the universe, like it just pops up on your screen, or it just pops up at like some store or something that you're at, and you just like randomly notice it, like today or within this week, that's how you know your person's thinking about you in this way and thinking about doing this for you, specifically for this connection. So arrows are a sign. What's another sign? Tulips. Oh, that's so cute. So tulips. You got very, very specific signs. So arrows and tulips. If you see it today, if you see it within a week, that's how you know. And door, opportunities are waiting for you. Okay. If you see a very unique, ornate door in real life, in person, that's also a sign. So tulips, or I'm getting, so because when I'm recording this, it's fall, it's autumn, and tulips are kind of like a spring flower. If you see vegetation that is opposite of the season that you're in. So if you see winter vegetation during the summer and summer vegetation in the winter, and vice versa, some kind of like plant that isn't native to where you are, or that isn't of season, of the current season you're in when you're watching this, that will be a hint. Arrows. I'm even getting like crossbows. So crossbows or arrows, or even like I'm getting you know how on top of castles they have those like little slits on the towers on the top? If you see that and it stands out, because that's like apparently like back in the day, that's where like arrows men, I don't know what you call them. They're called archers. I took an archery class before. I should know this. Okay, so archers used to put like their arrows between those like slits in the towers those round towers on top of like castles and stuff. So if, like, if anything related to that kind of thing, yeah. And then vegetation that's like out of place kind of thing, or specifically flowers, but it could be anything like cactuses or, you know, specific kind of flowers, specific kind of trees, specific kind of like vegetables that are not in season kind of thing. And then very, very like ornate doors, but this, for the door, you'd have to see it in person, like face to face, right in front of you. You don't have to go in or anything, but just very, very ornate, very decorative, very pretty, out of the norm, very heavy kind of doors I'm getting. So those 3 signs will let you know that this is proof that they're feeling this way. And what else are they feeling? How else are they feeling about you? The Hermit card in hand. So when a card comes out in hand for me, that means that they're not really telling many people about this, or keeping this to themselves. So they've been kind of trying to spend more time alone. And it's because they're trying to manifest you, I'm getting. So specifically, like, they might be spending less time with their friends or with certain people that they see often, in order to kind of show you that they're trying to bring you into their world. They're trying to merge both yours and their world, that they will choose to be alone rather than not be with you. Like, they'd rather be alone than not be with you. Like, if they can't have a relationship with you, then they'd rather not be in a relationship. Like, that's what, at least at this time in space, that's what they want. They're like, okay, like, I know what I want in a relationship. I know what I want in a person. Pile 888 is like wonderful, beautiful, warm, kind, intelligent, smart, relationship smart, and fun, exciting, and everything. They give everything. So they're like, if I'm not going to be with you, like, I'm not going to, like, I don't want a relationship. Like, I don't want a relationship for the sake of having a relationship. I want you. So they're showing you that by spending more time alone. And I'm getting, like, in a way that, like, you know that they're spending time alone. Like, so they'll, like, they might not, like, obviously, like, post it or tell people to tell you that or anything, but they're like, they want you to know, like, when they hit you up, they want you to know that, like, they haven't been, like, dating other people or seeing other people, talking to many people, really, unless, like, they have to go to this thing at work or something like that. But they're gonna tell you, like, show you proof, like, yeah, I'm not here, like asking you for a relationship for nothing. Like, I'm proving to you that, like, no, I want you. I don't want just a relationship. And I rather hang out with you, spend time with you, make a life with you, not make a life with my buddy. I'm not like marrying my buddy. Like, I would want to marry you. So you're gonna see that. But they're keeping it a secret right now because it's gonna be much more powerful when you, like, when they've done it for a while and then they tell you. So it's not like, oh yeah, I haven't been sleeping around or dating or talking to other people or really, like, you know, putting myself out there. Like, after, like, 1 month, they're gonna tell you after several, like, a few months or whatever, a significant period of time. So, like, when they tell you, it's like they didn't have to tell you, they didn't have to do this, but they want you to know, and they did it for you. They did it for this connection. They wanted to. Wow. Okay, so what's this card? 2 of Pentacles. They're like, if I want to do anything in this connection, I'm going to do it right. I'm going to do it correctly. So they're, like, showing you that they're not messing around. They're not looking for other potential lovers. They're not looking to fill their time, like, to just make themselves busy so they can't sit in, like, by themselves, like, and hang out with friends and do stupid things, or, you know, make their family problems their own problems, so they're, like, constantly busy and doing things. No, they're like, I'm here. I'm waiting for you. I want this. I'm not doing anything else. I don't want anything else. I want a life with you. Wow. 888. Six of Cups, reunion. Okay, so they will be coming back and telling you all of this. This is a little bit of a secret, and of course next Sunday we're going to look at another secret, but there is a definite reunion coming up between the two of you. Okay, and so let's look at the signs, confirmation, proof that this is actually what's going on with them. A bull and hit November. Do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. So what I got for this is like the bull market from the bull. So I'm getting that they're like putting in, that they're like kind of putting in a lot of energy and effort into this connection. As you can see from like them not talking to a lot of people, them showing you that they're not on any dating apps, they're not talking to anyone. They like got off of social media. They have been just kind of hanging out by themselves, playing video games or watching documentaries or learning a new hobby, working on their hobbies, working on their artistry. I'm hearing, reading books. I'm hearing they're doing anything and everything that they think would make you impressed by them and make you feel like they are serious about this connection, a serious contender for a partnership, and they're putting in all this energy and effort in the hopes that it would pay off very soon. Yeah. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Okay, so we did get the flowers, right? So if you receive flowers or a flower emoji from someone, that is also a sign that this person is thinking this way about you. If you see it today or within a week. So if you see a bull, if you see flower, if someone gifts you flower, specifically gifts you. So if someone gives you flower, if you get a flower emoji from someone without being prompted, you don't prompt them, like they just give it to you without you saying anything or hinting at it or anything, that is your sign. For bull, I'm also getting cows. So cows and bulls, but if it's like kind of like random and it just kind of appears, if you live right by a pasture, a cow pasture, like this doesn't count. Like it has to be kind of like unique and stands out. Okay, and crib. Wow, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Yeah, so I'm also getting that if you are looking forward to having more children or having children with a partner, if you see, I'm getting a crib and a stroller. So if you see a crib or a stroller that's very, very unique and stands out to you, that is also a sign that your person is thinking about, like they are willing to make big decisions and big sacrifices and big risks and commit in a very big way to you, and also commit to very big family goals, partnership goals with you. So bulls and cows, someone gifting you flowers in real life or through emoji, and cribs and strollers. What about cribs and strollers? Like, what's the specific sign? Oh, look at the Emperor, and it's a beautiful flower here. Emperor, the very like masculine energy, and it's funny because they're also embodying this, like the High Priestess, a very like highly intuitive feminine energy as well. So they are very well balanced. Like with the Two of Pentacles, like they're like, I'm willing to balance out my life with a partner. I'm willing to balance out the energies within me in order to have a partner, because when you have a partner, you have to do some more feminine energy things at times and more masculine energy things at times. You know, sometimes you have to be the scheduler. Sometimes you have to be the one who takes care of the other person if the other person's sick and stuff, you know. Sometimes you have to, you know, like you got to take on different energies depending on your partner, but also, you know, depending on your own life, and they're willing to do that balance act, I'm hearing, with you. So the Emperor with the crib, I'm getting like you're gonna see physical evidence and proof that they are doing some family planning. So they made some sort of investment for having a child. So they might have, like, for example, they might have got a gym membership because they're like, I want to be healthy for my kids. I want to be able to run around with like my kids and like be able to pick them up and, you know, do all these things. So some sort of investment in order to have kids, or they might be like putting making a separate account for a child, or for like if you already have children, like for like a college fund or something like that. Some sort of masculine decision and action to prepare for having kids, or to take on kids if you have kids, or if they have kids, like to combine families, or to be involved with your family, their family, to get you involved with theirs, to get more involved with yours, if you have nieces, nephews, or grandkids and stuff like that. They're gonna, like, you know, buy them like a toy, or buy them something significant, maybe a bond or a stock in their name, some sort of something gold, I'm hearing. Might buy them gold or some sort of valuable jewelry, something that like a very caring father would do for their children, whether this is male or female. It's a material, physical thing that they invest in or buy, literally spend money on, and spend some time thinking about what to buy for specifically family planning, kids, something to do with integrating families. So those are the 3 signs here. Okay, 888. I mean, things are manifesting for you. That's what 888 is, like things manifesting. Wow, this person is very serious about you. They're excited about this prospect, this potential connection that you two might be going through. I do see that as it is your decision. I do see that they're coming back after cutting something off. It doesn't have to be a person. It can be a situation. It could be a work situation. It could be a financial situation. It could be a living situation. But I do see that people are involved, and people have been holding a person back, 888. So you are going to see them like cutting things out. They are doing things to impress you behind the scenes that they can't wait to tell you about and try to impress you with. So be prepared for that in a week or so, or in a month. Okay, so we're going to go into the extended. If you want to purchase extended, it is in the description down below. And again, in the extended, we're going to look at, like, we have kind of a secret, but I want to look at like what this secret is, like the deeper meaning behind it, or like another secret that they have that you don't know about, because it does seem like you don't really know what's been going on with them a little bit fully. And then also I'm going to look at specifically the romantic thoughts and the romantic feelings for you at this time, more focused on their feelings for you, their connection with you, and also the actions that they want to take towards you. And it seems like they are really primed and ready to take those actions. So I'm very excited to go into extended. Thank you so much for watching this reading, supporting me with your views, likes, and comments. I really appreciate it. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light.